Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for joining today's Jira training session. Today, I'm going to be walking you through the process of how you add a resolution screen to your workflow in Jira. So first, you would need to go into your project and then navigate your way through to the workflow for the project. So I already have my project open. I'm going to go to the project setting of my project and then go into workflow section. Once you click on the workflow section, you would then click on, the pencil sign because we're going in to edit the workflow that is already existing. So once you click on the edit, either you see the pencil sign or in your Jira instance, you probably will have the name of the project highlighted in blue. That means you literally can click on the highlights and then it opens it up for you, depending on the Jira instance, the version that you have. So in here, this is the workflow. It's already in the edit mode. So right now, you usually add your resolution to your done statuses, but in some situations, you can have specific resolutions defined for specific transitions. Say, for example, you're in the testing team, and then in your team, before you can transition to testing complete, certain information must be populated or given to the team before they can complete and say testing is done. So you might want to put a resolution screen that is specially defined for that purpose onto that transition, and then have a separate resolution screen for your done. Remember that in Jira, even though the statuses are showing as done, if you do not set your resolution to done as well, Jira doesn't recognize that ticket as a done ticket, okay? So it's always very important that your resolution screen, you do have a resolution screen on your workflow. And then second, make sure that your workflow, whenever you're using the statuses and you've moved to done, you always need to remember to set your resolution as well to done, or whatever the situation might be. It could be done, but you're demising the ticket or canceling the ticket, or it's been decided that this piece of work is no longer required, or it's been decided that, this is not going to be done. You see what I mean? So it depends on what the team, has decided. So you need to make sure that your resolution screen is built or configured for the purpose you would need it for, okay? So always, always, always remember, even though you have it under done status, Jira doesn't recognize it as the done status. If you're using Advanced Roadmap, for example, and you're pulling the information in your Jira into your Advanced Roadmap, and you're trying to see all the done statuses as well. In that instance, you will not be able to see the done status appear in your roadmap just because you haven't done the resolution screen. Jira in itself would not recognize the status as done if the resolution is not done. So always make sure that you have a resolution screen on your done transition. So that way, when you're going in to close a ticket, it comes up with a pop-up and you can literally just put in what the resolution, what you want your resolution status to be. Having said that, in your resolution screen, there are different statuses. In most organizations, you have different statuses. If there is a status that you would require on your resolution screen that is not presently visible, can that be modified? Yes, it can. So you would need to go into the resolution screen and then, add the different statuses that you want included into it, so that when you're going into your done, the resolution, you can then populate the status as required for your team. You can have the screen bespoke for your team, is entirely up to you. But by default, Jira would have like a default resolution screen already for you. You can use what's already in existence, or you can modify what's already in there. So depending on what the situation is, then you can make, your informed decision. So right now you're in the edit mode. So what you would need to do is click on the transition going into done. So you can see this is my done status, and the transition, remember, We talked about transition in my subsequent videos. So you click on the transition, which is the thin line you can see in between the statuses. So once you click on the transition, you can see the two black dots coming up on it. Then you go on the right-hand side and then click on edit in there. Once you click on edit, you can see you have the screen at the bottom. So in here, you can search for whatever screen. If you've done a bespoke resolution screen or you're going with the default one you have in your system, regardless of whichever one you're going in for, you would be able to find them in here. And then all you need to do is just search and find. So you literally can type in what you want. So we want the resolution screen, and then I'm clicking on that one, and then you click on save. So once you've clicked on save, that means that the resolution screen has been added onto your screen, and then you just click on publish drafts. Yeah. So click on no at this instance, and then just click on publish. Okay, so now my resolution screen has been added to my done status. So for just this project. So going forward, my team members will now be able to use the resolution screen when closing down a ticket in Jira. So that's how you do it. In my next video, I'm going to be walking you through how to add more statuses to your resolution screen. If the resolution screen you presently have doesn't work for your team or for your organization, you can define it. You can bespoke it to what you want it to be, and define the statuses that you require can then be modified for them. So watch out for my next video. And thank you for staying tuned. Please remember, before you log out, subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you do like this video, and leave me a comment in the comment section if there's any questions you have for me, or there's anything you want me to go over again that's not clear. Please, please, please leave me a comment in the comment section, and I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you.